and Charles Davis. A big crowd on hand. They love American football here in the English capital. We're underway from Wembley. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A huge play there right off the bat. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. A tackle by D'Angelo Malone.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
180. Hey, alert 33. Kings. Alert, 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 alert. Scott.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
Really with this garbage.
Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. 65 yards.
Oh, because you
And
went to
the
the
Falcons
quarter.
are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 59 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Dean. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield?
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
180.
White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Falcons 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Real.
They run out of the gun with Irvin. And as they do it, he's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
180. Alert.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st down and goal to go.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Good. 180. What's up?
Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Leads to second and goal.
Up, close. Done.
White looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Real. Good. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Falcons 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, Penix. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Falcons.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Now Penix.
2nd and 3.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Early down. The running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw, Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. And looking to throw, Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
First down, Falcons.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he'll be taken down after big yardage. But, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
3 yards. It's now 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. Pass
No,
taken.
they keep coming down with
end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Fuck.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll throw with Penix. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
I couldn't straighten up to cover that ball.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
We essentially just need 3.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
We need 3 at least.
Falcons 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Touchdown makes it better.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, we're 33. 20.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Real. Yep. 180. Stop.
Mayfield. There's Evans again, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Point it right. 180. Pistol.
Now Mayfield. And a catch right side by Evans. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 35, Falcons 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Right back to Pitts again.
Oh.
Fights through, and now a crease. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
18 Rattle, 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Well, big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Back to 60, back to 60.
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Go! 70 Lions.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now, man, and he hits him in stride.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. There it is, 4th and inches.
But it brings up 4th down.
79 Broncos.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. From the shotgun, it's Penix. This is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Bucs are on this one. And that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Good. 180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Quick throw caught by Garwood. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All right, we got to get this one.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33. Good. 180. Regular. Hey, alert. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. That is caught. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Good. 180.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say cheerio from London.
Yes, sir.